The winds of change are more, and at the heart of the brewing storm are three familiar faces: Belle Black, EJ DiMera, and the ever-unpredictable Sami Brady. Belle's risky leap of faith. Belle Black has always been a woman of reason and intelligence, but lately she's chosen to follow her heart over her head. In the face of sharp criticism and whispered doubts from her friends and family, Belle has continued to stand by EJ DiMera. Many questioned why she would risk everything: her reputation, her peace of mind, and even her emotional well-being for a man with a murky track record when it comes to love and loyalty. Yet, despite the warnings and past betrayals, Belle has offered EJ her trust. She's convinced herself that perhaps this time is different. Perhaps EJ has changed. Perhaps love, in its raw and unexpected form, has the power to transform even a DiMera. But soap fans know especially longtime viewers over 65 who have seen decades of drama unfold, that in Salem, trusting the wrong person can lead to heartbreak in the most spectacular fashion. EJ DiMera, lover, father, and betrayer? EJ's romantic life has never been smooth. It's often messy, dramatic, and driven by passion and power. And now, just as Belle places her heart in his hands, EJ finds himself in the eye of a storm, emotionally torn between his current flame and his former wife, Sami Brady. As Johnny DiMera, EJ's son, faces serious legal troubles, EJ is being tested on multiple fronts. Belle, in her official capacity as district attorney, is tasked with seeking justice, while EJ is consumed with protecting his son. The situation creates an undeniable conflict of interest, a professional and emotional minefield that threatens to unravel Belle and EJ's already fragile bond. For Belle, the situation is agonizing. Not only must she carry the weight of her responsibilities as DA, but she also fears that EJ's loyalty to his son could override his loyalty to her. Will he turn cold? Will he blame her if things go wrong in Johnny's trial? These questions haunt her day and night, eating away at her confidence and trust in their relationship. Enter Sami Brady. The hurricane returns just when Belle thought things couldn't get more complicated. The one person capable of upending everything makes her grand return to Salem: Sami Brady. Fierce, passionate, and unpredictable, Sami has a long and tangled history with both EJ and Belle. And every time she steps foot in town, she leaves chaos in her wake. On her last visit, Sami couldn't resist the pull of her old flame, Rafe Hernandez. What started as a reunion quickly turned into an intimate night, reigniting past feelings. But Rafe may not be the only one Sami reconnects with. With EJ and Sami both deeply worried about Johnny, the shared concern could reopen the door to their once fiery romance. There's growing speculation, fueled by spoilers, that Sami and EJ may find themselves tangled in a moment of passion. It's not hard to imagine. A late-night conversation, emotions running high, and then a kiss, a touch. And before they know it, the past becomes present, and EJ betrays Belle in the worst way possible. A devastating discovery for Belle, the most painful twist? Belle might find out the truth in the harshest way imaginable, by witnessing it with her own eyes. Imagine the scene. Belle walking in on EJ and Sami in an intimate moment, her heart shattering into 1,000 pieces. It would be the ultimate betrayal, not just by the man she loves, but by her own sister. This is more than just a cheating scandal. It's a gut-wrenching emotional betrayal that could destroy Belle's sense of self, trust, and stability. It's hard enough when a partner is unfaithful, but when your sister is the other woman, that's a wound that cuts deeper than most can imagine. Is this the end for Belle and EJ? Recent Days of Our Lives spoilers hint that Belle and EJ's relationship is hanging by a thread, one that's about to snap. It's not a matter of if, but when. And when it does, the fallout will be immense. Sami's return may very well be the catalyst that tears them apart. There's something undeniable between her and EJ, a chemistry and connection built over years of love, pain, and shared history. As much as Belle hopes she and EJ have a future, the truth is hard to ignore. EJ has always loved Sami. Deeply. Compulsively. Maybe even destructively. Even when things were good between Belle and EJ, there was always the shadow of Sami looming in the background. A constant what if that neither of them could truly silence. What comes next? While betrayal seems inevitable, the aftermath could be just as explosive. Will Belle seek revenge? Will she walk away quietly, or will she confront EJ and Sami head-on? How will the town of Salem react when the truth comes out? And what about EJ and Sami? Will their renewed intimacy blossom into something more, or was it just a fleeting mistake? Will Johnny's trial push them further apart or pull them closer together? There's also the question of Belle's next chapter. Heartbroken and humiliated, will she find solace in someone new or rediscover an old love of her own? Final thoughts: when love hurts most for longtime DOL viewers, this storyline hits all the classic notes. Forbidden love, betrayal, family drama, and the painful consequences of trusting the wrong person. Belle's heart is on the line, EJ's loyalty is wavering, and Sami's return may ignite a fire that no one can contain. Stay tuned. The storm is coming. Next, daytime legends Greg Ricart and Rebecca Budig launch a captivating new podcast, Soapy, bringing the magic of soap operas to CBS fans. Good morning, dear friends. As we sit down with our morning coffee at 8:35 a.m. plus 07 on this bright Monday, July 7th, 2025, we have some truly exciting news to share that's sure to warm the hearts of longtime soap opera enthusiasts like us. CBS, the network that has brought decades of drama and delight into our living rooms, is stepping into the digital age with a brand new podcast titled Soapy. Hosted by two beloved daytime television veterans Rebecca Budig and Greg Ricart. This venture promises to be a delightful journey into the world of soaps, blending nostalgia with fresh insights. For those of us who've spent years tuning into the bold and the beautiful days of our lives, the young and the restless and beyond, this is a celebration we won't want to miss. Let's dive into the details of this exciting new chapter in soap opera history, crafted with love for an audience over 65 who cherish the rich tapestry of these timeless stories. A dynamic duo with deep roots in daytime drama at the helm of Soapy are two familiar faces who have graced our screens with their talent and charisma. Rebecca Budig, currently dazzling us as Taylor on The Bold and the Beautiful and making waves on Days of Our Lives, is no stranger to the soap opera world. Her career began with a memorable stint as Michelle Bauer on Guiding Light from 1995 to 1998, where she captured hearts with her earnest portrayal. She then stepped into the shoes of Greenlee Smythe on All My Children from 1999 to 2005 and again from 2008 to 2011, a role that earned her a devoted following. Later, she brought depth to Hayden Barnes on General Hospital from 2015 to 2017, with a brief return in 2019. Each role has showcased her versatility and cemented her status as a daytime icon. Joining her is Greg Ricart, a daytime Emmy winner whose journey in soaps is equally impressive. Since his debut as Kevin Fisher on The Young and the Restless in 2003, Ricart has become a fixture in the genre, bringing complexity and charm to the role. More recently, he's captivated audiences as Leo Stark on Days of Our Lives, a character known for his unpredictable twists and turns. Together, Budig and Ricart bring a wealth of experience and a genuine friendship, forged as real-life neighbors, to this new venture, promising a dynamic and heartfelt hosting duo. What to expect from Soapy? Mark your calendars, because Soapy is set to premiere on Tuesday, July 8th, 2025, with new episodes dropping weekly through Tuesday, September 30th. This podcast will be available in both audio and video formats, making it accessible to all of us, whether we prefer listening during our morning walks or watching from the comfort of our favorite armchair. You can tune in on Odyssey or your preferred podcast platform for the audio version, or catch the visual experience on CBS's official YouTube channel, a perfect way to see these stars in action. In a promotional trailer that's already buzzing with excitement, Budig warmly invites us with, "We've spent most of our lives on soap operas, and whether you prefer daytime soap operas or nighttime soap operas, we'll talk about all things soap opera." Her enthusiasm is infectious, reflecting a lifelong passion that resonates with those of us who've followed these stories for decades. Ricart echoes this sentiment, adding a layer of reverence, celebrating our genre comes from a love, respect, and admiration for the incredibly difficult, challenging, and exciting work that we get to do in daytime dramas. Their shared history and mutual admiration set the stage for a podcast that's both entertaining and insightful. The content of Soapy promises to be a treasure trove for soap fans. Each episode will feature in-depth conversations with a stellar lineup of soap opera stars, writers, producers, and other key figures who've shaped the genre. The first 4 episodes alone are a who's who of daytime royalty, Eric Braeden, Victor Newman, YNR, Deidre Hall, Marlena Evans, Days, Sheila Ducksworth, executive producer of Beyond the Gates, and Laura Lee Bell, Christine Blair, YNR. These interviews will peel back the curtain on the craft of soap operas, offering behind-the-scenes anecdotes and personal reflections that will feel like a warm chat with old friends. Looking ahead, the guest list grows even more impressive, featuring Maurice Benard, Sonny Corinthos, G.H. Tracy E. Bregman, Lauren Fenmore, YNR, Mark Cherry, creator and writer of Desperate Housewives, Scott Clifton, Liam Spencer, B&B. Eva LaRue, Natalia Rogers-Ramirez, G.H. Carla Mosley, Danny, BTG. Lauren St. Victor, Carter Walton, B&B, Melody Thomas Scott, Nikki Newman, YNR, Heather Tom, Katie Logan, B&B, and Tamara Tooney, Anita, BTG. This diverse array of talent spans decades and genres, ensuring a rich tapestry of stories that will appeal to both longtime fans and newcomers. A labor of love and friendship. What makes Soapy particularly special is the personal connection between Boodig and Rickard. In the podcast's introduction, Boodig shares, "We decided, because we know each other so well, that we would interview everyone we knew," highlighting the intimate, collaborative spirit of the project. Rickard builds on this, explaining, "and also people we didn't know in the genre," signaling their eagerness to explore new perspectives and broaden the conversation. This blend of familiarity and curiosity promises a podcast that's as much about their friendship as it is about the soap opera world. Their approach reflects a deep respect for the craft, acknowledging the challenges of performing in a genre that demands quick thinking, emotional depth, and relentless schedules. For those of us who remember the golden age of soaps, when families gathered around the TV to watch as the world turns or another world, this reverence is a comforting nod to the past. Soapy isn't just a podcast, it's a celebration of a cultural institution that has brought us laughter, tears, and countless memorable moments. Why this matters to us as we reflect on our own journeys with soap operas, Soapy feels like a gift. For many of us over 65, these shows have been companions through life's ups and downs, celebrating weddings, mourning losses, and cheering on our favorite characters. The launch of this podcast by CBS is a testament to the enduring appeal of daytime drama, proving that the stories we love still hold a special place in the hearts of new generations. Whether you're a fan of the DiMera family's schemes or the Horton family's resilience, Soapy offers a chance to reconnect with that magic. Imagine settling in each Tuesday with a cup of tea, listening to Boodig and Rickard chat with Deidre Hall about her iconic return as Marlena, or Eric Braeden sharing tales from Victor's boardroom battles. These conversations will transport us back to the days when soap operas were watercooler talk, while also introducing us to the behind-the-scenes efforts that keep the genre alive. It's a perfect blend of nostalgia and discovery, tailored for an audience who appreciates the artistry and history of daytime television. Looking ahead as we count down to the premiere on July 8th, the anticipation is palpable. With 12 weeks of episodes stretching into late September, Soapy will provide a steady stream of entertainment throughout the summer. CBS's decision to offer both audio and video formats ensures we can enjoy it at our own pace, whether we're multitasking in the kitchen or gathering with family to watch together. The guest lineup suggests a mix of classic interviews and fresh insights, promising something for everyone, whether you're reminiscing about Greenlee's antics or curious about the future of Beyond the Gates. So, dear readers, as we start this new week on July 7th, 2025, let's raise a toast to Soapy and the enduring legacy of soap operas. Are you excited to hear from Eric Braeden or hoping for a surprise guest from your favorite show? Do you have a favorite memory of Boodig or Rickard's characters that you'd love to share? Join us in the comments. We cherish hearing your thoughts as we embark on this delightful journey together.